If you've been following our journey, you already know that traveling is a huge part of our lives. Whether we're taking road trips, flying to new cities, exploring different states, or discovering hidden gems, we're always planning our next adventure. But today, we're adding a new travel companion to our team. What if one day our cat Sultan comes along with us? If we're going to bring him on our adventures, we want him to be safe, comfortable, and as relaxed as possible. That's why we started looking for a travel backpack instead of a traditional pet carrier. We wanted something practical, something comfortable for Sultan, something comfortable for us, and something designed for people who love to travel. After comparing several options, we decided to order the Pecute Expandable cat backpack carrier. Today, we're going to unbox it together, check out every feature, see how it feels, and of course, let Sultan decide whether it's worthy of becoming his official travel backpack. So let's get started. Here's the package. I've been waiting for this to arrive, so I'm excited to finally open it. Let's see what we get. Right away, I can tell it's packed really well. Everything looks neat. Let's pull it out. Wow, first impression. This looks even better than it did online. Sometimes products look amazing in pictures, but a little disappointed in real life. Thankfully, this isn't one of those cases. The material feels strong. The stitching looks clean. The backpack feels sturdy without being heavy. I also really like the color combination. The gray fabric gives it a modern look, while the black mesh and bright green accents make it stand out just enough. Honestly, if you didn't know it was for a pet, you'd probably think it was just a stylish travel backpack. Now let's take a closer look. The first thing I notice is how much ventilation it has. There are breathable mesh panels on multiple sides. That's something I was specifically looking for because good airflow is incredibly important for pets during travel. Nobody wants their cat sitting inside the carrier that feels hot or stuffy. With all these mesh windows, Sultan will be able to look outside, watch everything happening around him, and enjoy fresh air at the same time. I think that's going to make a huge difference during long trips. Cats are naturally curious. They love observing their surroundings. So instead of being completely closed in, they'll actually be able to see where they're going. Another feature I like is that this backpack has several different entrances. There's a front opening, a side opening, and a top opening. That may not sound like a big deal, but if you ever tried putting a stubborn cat into a carrier, you'll know how useful this is. Some cats cooperate, others not so much. Having different ways to get them inside makes life a lot easier. Another thing worth mentioning is the lockable zipper system. Cats are surprisingly smart. Some can actually push zippers open. This backpack has safety locks that help prevent accidental escapes. That gives me a lot of more confidence. especially if we're using it in busy places like airports, parks, or crowded streets. Safety is always the number one priority. Now for my favorite feature, the extendable compartment. Let's unzip it. Look how much extra space that creates. This completely changes the backpack. When you're walking, Sultan can stay comfortably inside. At a rest area during a road trip. Instead of keeping him in a small carrier, we can expand it and let him enjoy the extra room while still staying safe. For people who travel frequently, that's a fantastic feature. Let's have a look inside. The base includes a removable padded mat. It's soft, supportive, and easy to remove for cleaning. That's something every pet owner appreciates. Accidents happen. Being able to clean everything easily is definitely a plus. The interior also feels surprisingly spacious. According to the manufacturer, this backpack is designed for cats and small dogs, up to around 11 pounds. Of course, it's always a good idea to measure your pet because every cat has different size and body shape. Weight isn't the only thing that matters. Comfort is. But once we stop for a break, we can open this section, instantly give him a much larger area to stretch, lie down, or simply relax. I think that's such a clever design. One of the biggest reasons we chose this backpack is because of our lifestyle. As many of you know, our channel is all about travel. We're constantly driving, flying, exploring, and visiting new places. Until now, Sultan has mostly stayed in the home, but going forward, we'd love to include him in some of our adventures whenever it's appropriate and safe. You might start seeing Sultan appear in more of our travel vlogs. If that's something you'd enjoy, let us know in the comments. If you found this review helpful, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our upcoming travel adventures, with Sultan included. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.